Every season I get excited about all the possibilities, all the crazy fun matches I might have, and then I solo queue only for one or both of my teammates to leave me alone, with sadness creeping in and then despair. But while I always pick myself up again and find the courage to continue, it always ends up with certain death, leaving me to queue into ranked, and if you know this channel, you know what time it is.
In Season 14, a legend will rise.
Look guys, everyone's done it, so don't say a word!
Using supreme tactics to destroy his enemies.
You're not gonna make it, bro. Stop. What the
And unmatched storytelling.
This has to be the most boring game I've ever played in my life. I'd rather set fire to my own face and try and put it out with a fork than play Cardboard Cutout Simulator.
One man will attempt to win it all and reach Diamond.
Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious? I'm so done with this game, I'm uninstalling.
Gutter Tier Productions presents The Road to Demotion.
Look mate, don't even joke today. I don't even have the life force for it.
Oh, alright. The Road to Diamond, starring Ragtag.
You forgot to mention that I am the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, but today's matches saw me faced with opponents who were playing their games as if money was on the line in the grand finals of a pro tournament, which actually felt amazing if I ever made it to the end game, and when I did, well, I usually got carried, and I'd say that's a story for another time, but it's actually the only tale I have. But first, if you want to delve into a dungeon looking for treasure, going in alone as an orc warrior is brave, but also stupid, which is why you need a team when you play Raid Shadow Legends on mobile crossplay for PC, and the reason I love this game so much is because the turn-based combat is fast, furious, and at times extremely challenging, which is why you need your wits about you when tackling the campaign, dungeons, PvP, or even team up with others to smash the clan boss. But today is special because I recently summoned this champion to help me in the final stage of the Demon Spawn Faction Wars, where defeating the boss was an almighty undertaking. Oh boy. Oh well, they didn't all live to see the end, but victory was mine and it felt amazing, and now is the best time to start playing Raid because you can get a legendary champion for free just by logging in for 7 days between now and October 27th. It's Ultimate Death Knight, and use the promo code DKRises to get free items to instantly level him all the way to 50 with 5-star Ascension. New players using my link in the description or scanning the QR code right here will get a free starter pack worth almost $30 and a free epic champion, Vergus. You will find your rewards in your inbox here for the next 30 days only. The more seasons that pass in Apex Legends, the harder the lower ranks become, and now that I've justified getting utterly destroyed and on the cusp of being demoted back to silver, let us continue. These teammates were a pre-made, as is often the case for us solo queuers, but my loadout raised even my own eyebrows. Being so bold as to take the wingman in ranked, this was definitely the most expendable part of my loadout for now, or so I thought.
Come with us, man, come with us.
Need to recharge my shield. Off the mic. I'm spotted. Fire! Firing. Reloading.
Come on, you. Say hello. Listen up. Off the journey. Press and reach. Down. Getting hit over here.
It was in my back pocket while I was down in that enemy and ran away from the Arcstar, alright? Yoink, yoink, yoink. Wow, looks like I was the slowest looter in this squad, but the wingman had surprised me so far, and my intent to swap it out had 180 to it becoming vital to our prospects of becoming champions.
Move.
Good comms, Wraith, and a better volume of comms as well, to be fair. But he was right, the ring was no joke, and we had to move. Ranking up to Diamond might be a lesser feat for a decent player, but for the rest of us sludge dwellers, every point matters, and every fight must be perfectly timed. And as we strode up the hill past Bunker, hearing squads engaged in an all-out war, we tentatively made our presence known before deciding whether or not to send it beyond the point of no return.
Shots. Broken.
Ah, come on, wingman, you can do better than that.
Listen up.
No!
Vader.
Armor's going over here. Right here.
He is now. Another enemy down.
That's the last 1 second.
Oi, mate! Oi! I've got a one-touch revival. Whatever. The ring was about to close and we didn't have time to argue. 7 squads left and 52 ranked points in the bank. The sun-kissed sands of King's Canyon had been good to us so far. I decided to craft my teammates some shield batteries for the battle ahead.
Q, Lifeline.
Whoops. Ah yes, the drone. But as I crafted, my squad were interested in one thing and one thing only. Momentum. I had caught up just in time, but that didn't stop me from doing something that was dumber than a... Well, no dumber than usual.
1 minute.
How incredibly thirsty of you, Pathfinder. Why would you... I would have done the same thing. Now we had to get our teammate back, as a lobby like this would devour us if we couldn't make ourselves whole for this endgame. But it wasn't going to be a resurrection that went unnoticed. Here, Care Pack, make yourself useful for once.
Lifeline back.
But Wraith wasn't interested in temporary armor and ran back to their death box, which put us in the one place I never want to be, outside the closing ring, and with good reason, because heat shields often reveal the stragglers to those in a better position. Enemy Valkyrie behind, and she wasn't alone. That was a full team, and we had to get to the next ring before it closed over us and more jackals would pick us off. Our showdown would be fought in Gauntlet, a very dangerous place to be, especially when octanes start jumping around like frogs right in our heads. I had come to rely on the wingman, but was now out of ammo. The crafter was right there in front of me. Was it even possible to pull this off? I had to try. Hit by a bow check and then a Kraber a half second later. That was an incredible shot. But for me, it looked like it was now over. And as I prepared to transform into a death box, Wraith came in with a heroic portal save.
Q.
Recharging my shields.
Okay.
Finally, I decided to pick up the sniper ammo so I could clutch this game. Wait. An insane feeling washed over me, but I suddenly felt the urge to do for my team what they did for me. Hang on, Bangalore! I'm coming! With a few more steps back and 1 or 2 forwards, I somehow found myself in Gold 3, realising that my mindset would simply have to adjust to rank up quicker. This was no longer about playing to win, I simply wasn't good enough. No, this was about surviving until my betters put me down as late as possible. Also, those talkative, bossy teammates are actually something I don't mind at all, though I did ask our Valkyrie to stop ordering me around in this game, but we'll get to that.
I am taking fire.
Had a little skirmish early on with a straggler, but the meat and potatoes of this game would come from the pit. And with me wielding 2 weapons that I rarely use, the G7 Scout and a Prowler, I had no idea how this would go. think I won't unload every bullet into that knockdown shield? Think again! With one foe defeated, we were gaining ground. Now we could advance and take the field. Wait, didn't I just eliminate a Pathfinder? Uh-oh. Wondering how I managed to miss those shots on targets that were lined up right in front of me, I decided it was time to break through our gatekeepers once and for all. Just when I was wondering how we could possibly have lost that fight, another team was on our tail, and things were going south quickly. But them pushing into our lair might just give us the edge that we needed.
They're third party. They're fighting on him. Join them. Oh, fight him. He's here. Anybody got beacon?
No beacon, pal, but Pathfinder zipped outside the ring and brought his pre-made friend back from the grave. Round 3 was about to close, so there was no time to retrieve the old loot. Valkyrie would have to start over.
I'm gonna wait for a death box.
1 minute.
Need to hit you.
One place that is perhaps ill-advised when looking for a juicy death box is containment. But when ill-advised is your middle name, I guess I was simply headed home.
Pick up B. Pick up.
For a brief moment, I thought I was still Lifeline and went for a smokeless revive.
Smoke.
We got another squad extending to the ground.
Crawling to the ring. I can make it. Smoke me. Smoke me. I'm not.
Another game where I'd be facing the final squads alone. You'd think I'd be used to this by now, or at least better at it.
Hold there.
At this point, I feared the comms would continue, so made it clear to Valkyrie that I'd be in charge of my own decisions because backseat gaming at the endgame was the last thing I needed right now.
Obviously, bro, you're good. All you.
And now, winning this game was probably out of the question, but with the ring about to close into that tiny little area and 7 squads left, maybe, just maybe I could... by the way, how on earth do you play Bangalore? Oh well, let's find out. Not like this, Ragtag, no!
Dude, well played, bro. Well played.
Easy 30.
I'd made it to the final ring and there were 5 other squads still circling these cursed waters. There was a team behind me. I needed to think about fighting them, but first, I opened up the skies. Okay, I hit myself in the face with my own ultimate. Fantastic.
Throw it, it's good.
Now I just had to hope that whoever was behind me wasn't a full squad.
Wow, that was nice, bro. played. Well played. Nah, don't say sorry, bro. Oh, well played, bro.
Well, I made it further than I thought possible, but I realised that the power of Bangalore's smoke might hold the answer to my endgame struggles in the future, and after this session, I climbed the learning curve mountain with this legend and achieved incredible results. Results that you will see next week. Thank you for watching. Who cares?